Hey guys, Matt here. So a couple days ago I installed this Arcus bumper and Badland's Apex 12K winch. I did put together some footage of it. It's not a step-by-step video by any means. There are plenty of them out there that kind of serve that purpose. What I aim to do with mine is just a quick showing of some of the differences and some of the points of pain, I guess, or milestones that I've noticed on the 2024. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that footage and I'll come back and give you a bit of a summary. So see you in a minute. All right, here we are. We're taking off the old bumper. We've already got the skid plate off. We already got the air dam and stuff off underneath. Now we're taking off this plug, and this is a little bit different on the 24.
Yeah, as you see, there's a unlock clip right here. It's already unlocked, and as you are taking it off, you're actually pulling up on the clip and then sliding it off. So you don't pull straight out, you pull up.
And there's a shot of the Jeep without the bumper on it. All right, got the winch plate in. Just reusing the 16mm bolts here on the sides. Slide right into place. All right, so under here with the plastic skid that goes up underneath of here, it's got these bigger plugs just all along the top here. On the 24s, they're a little bigger than the other push pins, and they just kind of go along the top here. There's about 6 of them, 7 of them. All right, we got the winch mounted in here, 4 bolts, and these are torqued to 33 foot-pounds. All right, we got the winch bolted in, it's wired in. What we did was we ran it behind the grill here. You can barely see it there, coming up through, coming up here, around the air box, underneath of everything. And we did hook up the switch box, so the hot side of this goes from the box over to the positive, and the negative just mounted right here onto the Jeep. And this is switched on, our kill switch. I'll go over here, get the remote. Over here, this winch has 2 modes, wireless and wired, so we have it switched to wireless mode. And you just want to hold the mode button in until the light comes on. And we're going to go ahead and we got power. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to put the hooks in, and as a trick just to hold the hooks in place, we're going to zip tie them into the spot around where the fog light's going to go. Alright, this way when we lift the bumper, the hooks will stay in place.
We don't need to take that inner bolt out?
We will. And now we're putting the fogs into the adapters that came with. Factory fogs fit right in there. And you can see they just fit there, recessed real nice here. They're behind the bumper here when they come across. And the other two bolts are what hold the bumper in and the fog light assembly. Alright, we're putting on the skid plate. And here's how the orientation looks on these. They got nutserts on the inside of the frame. And they're not easy to put on. But that's how they look. That's the passenger side. And here's the driver's side. That's where the skid plate's going to attach to.
It's been the hardest thing, is this hardware trying to catch.
Alright, we finally got the skid plate on. Just give everybody a fair warning, it's probably easier to put this on before the bumper because these bolts actually tuck in behind. We were able to get it with a wrench, and if you loosen the brackets on the inside, then you can get all these lined up properly on both sides. But there you go. Definitely a bit of a pain, but that's how you gotta finagle the give yourself some wiggle room to get that on. Alright, here's the finished product. We still gotta tighten up the winch line, but got the lights on the bull bar now. And just gotta wire everything up. Alright, now we're gonna tighten up the new winch line. Got it all hooked up here. On here we got it right up to the red. That's the last 10 wraps of the winch. Alright, winched it in under load. Now we're going to put the rest of it in after we disconnect. Alright, here it is done with the fog lights or work lights wired up. I think it looks pretty good down there. Better than up on the A-pillar, I believe. Okay, so in summary, I really like this setup. It's the Arcus, the Rugged Ridge Arcus bumper with the overrider bar and the Badland 12K Apex wireless winch. And then of course I put my work lights on there from Super. I think it's really well built. I think it gives the Jeep a nice mean look in the front while keeping it kind of sort of factory. It's not over the top by any means. Very functional. Serves its purpose for sure. And the other thing that's nice about this, like on the 24s, I've seen plenty of these videos before I tried to tackle this project on my own on how to install this bumper and winch. And with the winch in particular, I was afraid of having to move. A lot of people move that power wire out of the back that's on the back of the winch. They move it to the side. They'll drill a hole in the side here and relocate the power wire. I don't have to do that because on the 24s, the grill is shortened and it kind of indents down in here. So that power wire tucks real nice under the grill. So there, you can see there's plenty of room back there. Trying to get it to focus here. Yeah, plenty of room there for wires. That smaller wire up top here, this is actually for my lights, so pay no attention to that. But yeah, this worked out real good. The other nice thing I liked about it, very plug and play. Wasn't hard really at all to do. The most time-consuming part of all of this was probably putting in that skid plate underneath of there. And you probably saw in the installation piece, I took some footage of that. The bracket up here, the bolts for it, not very easy to get to. I used a ratcheting wrench to put that on, so you can do it after the bumper, but I think hindsight 2020, I probably would have put the skid plate on first if I knew that, and then the bumper over top. It is also nice that you can use the factory fog, so those factory LEDs out of the Rubicon, they fit in there real nice. And yeah, I would say total time, I think it took us about 6 hours to do this. Me and my buddy. Probably could have done this on my own, but it is nice to have an extra pair of hands. and also someone that knows how to turn wrenches a little better than me, so it definitely came in handy. So thank you, Luke. Shout out to him for helping me out put this all together a couple of days ago. So there you go. This is the Arcus bumper with the Badland winch on a 2024 Jeep Wrangler JL Rubicon.